Hey everyone! So today we're going to do a pinup hair tutorial. As you can tell, I've already pin curled my hair and I'm just letting it cool right now from having it from the curling iron. What you're going to need for this tutorial is you're going to need a curling iron, which I've already done this part, but you need a curling iron to do the curls. You're going to need alligator clips. This is what I've used. You can get them at Sally's or any beauty store. You can even get them on Etsy now. And you're just going to curl your hair and you're just going to clip it just to hold it while it cools. While it's cooling, you can put your makeup on, you can read a book, you can watch a show. About 30 minutes is what you want, or longer, to let it cool, just so that your curl is set. It's not going to fall out the minute you take them down or anything like that. Also, things that you're going to need for this tutorial is you're going to need a ratting comb. You're going to need a smoothing kind of comb or brush. It's softer bristles. And you're going to need a round brush, or if you have a Denman brush, it works good too. I don't have a Denman brush, but a round brush works really great. And you're going to need hairspray. I have Tresemme hairspray. This is okay. I usually use this when my hair is curly, but for tutorials, for pinup tutorials and things like that, I like to use Big Sexy Hair or Vintage Glam hairspray. Really works well, and it holds, because you want the curl in the front and things like that to hold. So just let your hair cool. Once you've pin curled it, just let your hair cool. If you want me to do a tutorial on how to do the curls, I can. It's very easy. They're not hard at all. It just takes a long time to do them, especially if you've got long hair. It takes a while. And this style can be done on short hair. It can be done on long hair. So just let your hair cool, and then we'll get to... Okay, so I've taken all the pins out. Well, almost all the pins out. And you just got lots of curls. It's really curly. I left these in here, up here, because this is where my bang is, and that's where I'm gonna, well, you'll see. So what you're gonna want to do is, after you take the pins out, you're just gonna kind of want to shake your curls out a little bit, just to kind of loosen them a little bit. And then we're gonna brush them out with our round brush. This is what you need, the round brush. So just get a section, and just be really careful, because you don't want to break your hair. I mean, these are soft curls, but you can still break your hair. And you're just going to want to brush in, not out, not flip it out. You're going to want to brush in. And this is where you're just going to start to mold your hair to how you want it. And sometimes I get this perfect the first time, and then sometimes I've brushed all of the curl out. So you're just going to have to play with it, just separating it in small sections and just brushing it out, and brushing it in, I mean, and just brush it and just start to mold it to where you can see how it's kind of like wavy and it's coming in. That's what you want. That's how you want it to look. Of course, it's going to draw up your hair a lot. It's going to make it a lot shorter. But that's how I like it. So you're just going to keep brushing carefully and just start to mold how you want it. And see, sometimes it works perfect every time. Well, not every time, but most of the times when I do it, it works great. And then other times, it's bad. So today I'm getting lucky thus far. You're just going to keep brushing and molding it, and brushing it down in the back, because you don't want it to be poofy or sticking up. And you're just going to keep brushing and keep brushing until you get it. It's going to take a few. You're not going to get it right the first time. takes a while sometimes for me, but I'm trying to do it as quickly as possible so you're not, so you can kind of see what it looks like. Just keep, it's better to do it in sections because it holds better. But there's that side, and then you just want the sides right here to really come in. Okay. And if it comes out a little bit, it's okay. You just kind of want to keep them all in a uniform kind of curl. Like it looks all one, like one curl kind of. It's hard to explain. So what you're going to take next is you're going to take your bristle brush, and you're going to, where your part is on this, not where your bang is, but where the other side of your part is, you're just going to comb it down, and you're going to put a bobby pin. Just like that. And you can put a flower there. Sometimes I wear flowers, sometimes I don't. It's just according to what I'm wearing that day. And I put an extra one just to hold it. And then you just kind of cover your hair with it a little bit. That way you can't see the pin. Okay, now for the bang. If you do not like teasing your hair, because it can be pretty bad on your hair, then you probably don't need to do this hairstyle, because this part right here requires some teasing. And you're just going to take these pins out and pull them out like that, and take your bangs, and the same thing, just take your round brush and brush them out, just keeping your curl. You want it to be all one curl is basically what you're wanting it to be. You can see that. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to separate it. Hopefully you can see. Separate it into 3 sections. And you're going to, hopefully you can see this. You're going to take your hairspray, and you're going to spray just the root, at the root. Take your teasing comb, and you're going to rat it. Not to the tip, but just enough to give you where it sticks up. Okay? Just like that. And you're going to do another section. I do 3 sections. You're going to do the same thing. Spray, and you're going to rat. Really get it at the root, not at the tip, because that's what's going to be the smooth curl. You want to leave that smooth. Like I said, if you don't want to rat your hair, or you don't like the idea of ratting it, this is not for you. This is not your hairstyle. So then you should end up with like very wild bang looking things. Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to take your smoothing comb, and you're just going to smooth the top layer, and you're going to smooth right here, the back, just to get it smooth so that you can't see the rat much, but you still got that volume or the rat inside there. So you're just going to do that. Hope you can see that. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to take your teasing comb, and I have one that has like a stick thing on the end of it. Just going to pull it up because the hairspray is still in there, so it's still kind of wet. And I'm just going to hold it there for a minute just so that I can get that shape. And I'm going to just take this and I'm going to roll it. Having your hair already curled helps this. The ends curled just helps it roll on itself. And this takes a little bit of practice, but with your hair already curled, it helps. It's not as hard. And what you're going to do you're just going to take your finger and put it in the roll to hold it. And you're going to take a bobby pin and you're just going to secure it to your head or to your hair. And you're just going to have to kind of play with it a little bit. You might have to put a pin in the front right up here. Sometimes I put 1 or 2 pins, just depending on what I'm doing or where I'm going or anything like that. And just want to make sure it's secure. That roll's not going to come, like it's not going to come out. Just put a few pins just to make sure it's secure. Okay, now you take your hairspray and you just want to spray it just to kind of clean up the edges and just not like clean up any flyaways or anything like that. Okay. Okay. So now I'm okay with that. I'm pretty happy with that. Like I said, it takes a few times doing it before you can get it perfect. I don't get it perfect every time. It takes me a while. And this is a whole lot easier than victory rolls, because victory rolls, oh my gosh, are awful. It takes me 45 minutes just to do one victory roll. So this is a lot easier if you want just a classic kind of look. So just make sure that your hair is smooth, like right around the sides. And I just pull this over my ear and smooth it like that. And this is away from my ear. And that's pretty much the look. It's really easy. It's not anything too complicated, because I don't have time to do anything too complicated. I don't have, a long time to do my hair. So I don't know if you can see the back, but there's the back, like that. So it's really easy. And like I said, you can put a flower in it, or you could just leave it like this. And that's pretty much it. I mean, that's it. I mean, there's really not much else to it. It's very classic. It's very vintage. I like it because it has the roll in the front. And it's easy. So, I mean, doesn't get any easier than that. It's really, and it's, like I said, it's really easy. It's really classic. I can't stress how easy it is. Just give it a good spray, just to smooth out any like flyaways or anything like that. And you can spray give your curls a spray, and then just hold them up to let them dry a little bit. And that way your curl kind of stays just like that. Just making sure everything is smooth at the top up here, and that all the body is going to be down here. There you go. There we go. And that was the whole point of curling your bangs in the front this way, so that there's a separation right here. There's actually, it's separating your bangs, creating another part. So yeah, that's basically it. I hope it was easy enough for you to understand. If you do have any questions, you can always ask me, or you can always message me on Facebook. I had some requests for this, and I can't think of anything else. I mean, like I said, it's really easy. You can also do the curling with a curling iron, the pin curls with rollers instead of a curling iron. If you don't have a curling iron, or you don't have alligator clips, you can use rollers and just let them cool like you would regular with a curling iron. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I hope it was helpful, and I hope everybody has a great Friday. So I'll see you soon. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and like and comment. And if there's anything else that you want to see, like a makeup tutorial or another hair tutorial of victory rolls or anything like that, just let me know. Thanks.